is because you treat people different. You see things differently. You treat people differently, and you pretty much be an asshole. Like, let's look at, like, okay, Sheamus and Nova are part of a bigger thing, which is the creatures, which originally existed of Nova, Sheamus, Spoon, Kutra, Gassy Mexican, uh, Z, um,
Son of a... HQ, we spotted Jack Joyce in the student lounge.
Bandit 4, that shouldn't be possible. I'm getting reports of gunfire in the underground parking. Are you sure it's Joyce? I need visual confirmation.
um, uh, Sky, not Sky, Sly. Um,
If I know. Let's go see Wade.
let's see, is anyone else said, okay. Nova, Spoon, Kutra, Sheamus, Sly, Z, Gassy. Yeah. And Dan News. They were the original creatures, and it worked for them. Because it was just they just got together and played a bunch of games together. That was it.
What the hell are you doing down here?
Okay, Wade's up here.
If I know. Let's go see Wade.
Um, they would just kick it together, do the whole YouTube stuff, make videos, and they pretty much had a decent fucking time.
What the hell?
But once they started becoming a business,
What the hell are you doing down here? Fuck if I know. Let's go see Wade.
see, there's two things up here. Fuck, son of a bitch, I don't know how to do here.
What the hell are you doing down here? Fuck if I know.
Okay, shit. So, they became Creatures Incorporated. Not really, but they became a business. They became
Fuck if I know. Let's go see Wade.
they became a they became a company, essentially. And they became a company. And when they became a company, they got interns and uh they added new people to the thing to become creatures. But the thing was though, it was a business. It was a job. Meaning the interns weren't your friend. The interns weren't friends. It's like, you work for me. You're not my friend. On camera, I'll act like me and you are the best of buddies, and we'll have a good old time. But we aren't friends. All right, you're my employee. I'm your boss. You do what I say. End the story. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. Give me my SMG back. You know, that's how it was. You know, um, you can follow like you can talk to people who left. You can talk to people who were kicked out, and they'll tell you you weren't treated like a friend. You were treated like an employee. You know, you joined because of the camaraderie, the fun, the friendship, the bonding. But it stopped being about that. Uh-oh, it's dark.
Door's still barred. Whoever's here ain't left here. How the fuck did Joyce take out those strikers? Misaki's still not alone. My guess there's at least 5 of them working together. So keep your eyes.
So, what was I saying? Yeah, he left. You know, people left, and you know, not saying they all left for the same reason, essentially, but they all left. Well, not all of them. But I'll say this: 2 people I know left because it just stopped being fun. It became a job. It became work. You know, that's what it became for people. So they just said, "Fuck it, I don't want to do this no more." This was all started to have fun, to enjoy, you know, to be closer, you know, and then someone took this and turned it into a fucking job. It made me work. It made me not enjoy doing what I was doing. You know, worst of all, it might have had people change who they were. Like some of the people who were new, who were introduced to the creatures, but wasn't really a creature, was Dex Manning, I think his name is. He replaced Sly. After Sly left to go live with his parents back in I know he's from Puerto Rico, but I don't think he moved back to there with his family. I think his family lives in the States. But I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that. He could have moved back to Puerto Rico. But my point is that, you know, the only last 2 creatures is Dan and Kutra. And let's be honest, they're the least popular of the creatures. You know, Seamus was sarcastic Seamus. Uh, Nova was like the crazy, unpredictable one. Uh, and basically, uh, you had Spoon, who was like, he was like Video Game Donkey before Video Game Donkey, before I knew Video Game Donkey existed. Put it like that, you know. Not to discredit Video Game Donkey and his personality and his content. It was just like when I watch Video Game Donkey and I watch Spoon, I just kind of feel like I get that the comedy from them both. I think they're both that kind of funny. But enough of that. Um. Oh, Spoon was also the Horseman for a while. Like Spoon never showed his face. He didn't want to show his face, and that was fun. You know, that was fun. Because Spoon was Horseface. You know, that was that.
skeleton crew and wait for arrival of Monarch Actual. Everybody else needs to reunite.
Let's see, what else? Sarcastic Seamus. Nova was crazy and had anger issues. I don't know if he really does, but he got mad. Like, he was known for breaking keyboards. Like, when people met him at conventions, they was like, "Oh, break my keyboard, dude!" And then he would break the keyboard and sign it. You know, he was the angry guy. Sarcastic Seamus, Crazy Spoon, Horse Face Spoon, and shit. You know, all that craziness.
This might be an inside job. Let's start a list of who's missing. I think I heard something. Search the area.
Well, I'm glad they didn't take notice of me knocking over that shit. Oh, I didn't know you was a sniper. I thought you were just a fucking bloke. But
Story Frank. Where is he? I need answers. Where the hell is Joyce?
oh fuck.
Gotta move.
What was I saying? You said suppressing fire, so I think somebody's coming up on my side here. Man, these armor guys really are armored up pretty well. Oh, I ran into that motherfucker. Shit. Okay, I didn't expect to take both of them out.
HQ, this is Monarch Actual. Cancel that order, I'm on my way. Deal with Jack.
So what was I saying?
Stand down.
You know, it was basically the general, the point of the story is, it stopped being fun. Creatures stopped being fun. I'm not going to place blame on who made it not fun, but anyone who's familiar with the creatures knows what happened. They know why everyone either was kicked out or why they quit. Oh, you know, everyone, you know, people know, you know. But I wanted to create a group of people that would come together and play video games and chill and everyone have a good time and shit. You know, I wanted to create a fun YouTube thing. You know, the fact that you can make money from it was all a bonus to me. It was literally for an introvert. For an introvert, it was a dream come true. You know, you could literally create this environment for yourself and other people, and it was amazing. But nowadays, that just don't work out, you know. Like if you want to build friendships, you gotta build friendships with other small people. But even now, you know, the small people don't even want to work together. You know.
Actual. Approaching library rear entrance.
And it's just all really a shame. Cause like I said, my style of commentary and my style of game, my style ever somehow manages to pick up,
Gotta get down there.
and I become big, I'm working with whoever. If they're a decent person and they're not shady and they're whatnot, you know, I'll play with you, I'll talk to you, I'll hang out with you and shit, you know. But you know, 'cause